out, everyone.
The
All right,
bro.
Now recording.
just in case. Yeah, I know that bot.
That
That shit
shit,
is annoying. I think that
that shit
shit's a bot.
reminded me of that TikTok meme
Huh?
when the bot voice reminded me of that TikTok meme when they like, I don't know, fun of different people.
Man be scoring basketball. I mean, fucking boxing games himself. Hey,
Let's
the
go.
Bros Bomber. Man, let's go.
Hey,
Y'all can
listen,
start.
dog. All right, so
Are y'all gonna need moderation, or could y'all not be
nah, I'm
moderation?
good.
Yeah,
I'm good today.
I'm good, bro. I
I
don't know
got a
about
good
Odin, but
spirit
I'm
today.
good.
Had to take a mean shit. So
Odin might get
You're
like spurs
disgusting.
in
You're a freak.
the debate. So
that's ironic. You are, I said
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
calm
Say it on
today.
the bot. Say it on
I
the
said
bot. Say
I'd
it
be
on the bot.
calm today. Nah,
Yeah,
You're
nah,
yeah,
nah.
yeah.
Jewish. You're Jewish.
You're done, Troy. You're canceled.
Fuck it. I don't care. Hell Hitler. 9.
Stupid. God, what are you doing?
All right, let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right.
I'm trying to
So
go.
yeah.
I'm a moderate,
Um,
Auden. I'm a moderate. You okay with
No,
Yeah,
that?
no,
let
no. We
let
uh,
don't need it.
Bala
We don't
Yes,
need it.
moderate.
yes, yes.
I'm assuming this is just like part one knowledge, bro.
I
Like,
miss the old
right?
Bala.
Oh no, no, no. I wasn't using only part one knowledge.
Gator.
I'm using part two knowledge too. That's the only way like I take Hiruzen.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! So you want to like use those Edo feats?
You'll see.
Yeah. When people wasn't it like the fucking whole thing about Harris and Itachi's like this shit part one selves. Nobody's fucking using Edo Hiruzen versus Itachi. It's kind of weird.
We just use part two knowledge, old Hiruzen versus fucking nigga. Why didn't you ask me to verify? Why'd
Oh,
you ask
so sure. Okay.
I got y'all, bro. Y'all should have pinged me to
Oh,
verify. Y'all know ballers slow.
what what fucking what scaling does old Hiruzen have in part two?
Okay,
Anyways, just
so
go, just go.
all right, so I'll get to it. So here's my scaling. Check general. I don't actually. I'm gonna send in scans just to avoid. Okay, so I have old Hiruzen over Sage Mode Hashirama over base Arashirama relative to EMS Madara above Itachi. So to start, do you think that Madara is the strongest Uchiha?
Pretty sure stated he is.
Okay, so since he's
I'm
the
not gonna
strong,
deny that Madara is fucking weaker than Itachi. What the fuck?
okay. So then we can move on. How do you feel about base Hashirama relative to EMS Madara?
Still pretty much when they equal on both terms, like Sage Mode, Hajirama. The problem that I have that we should talk about is old Hiruzen great and Sage. Old Hiruzen great and Sage Mode Hashirama. Why?
Okay,
Why do you think that?
we could get to it. So
I
I just think there's a preponderance of evidence that suggests that being the case. Let me get scans.
I mm, oh my god.
Okay, so let me get it. So are you aware of the statements that basically say that Hiruzen's the strongest Hokage, like above Tobirama and Hashirama?
I'm pretty sure I heard about it, but I'm pretty sure that's referring to like his prime or
No.
um. Okay, let me see
Okay.
then.
let me get you these. So I'm gonna get you these 3 scans. Are you fine with using like anime? Because if you're not, I'll just use the other 2 scans that are like.
Nah, I prefer longer because I don't feel like doing anything.
Alright, that's fine.
Mm.
So okay, here you go.
You can explain the scans whilst I read.
All right. So essentially, the scans say that. So the second one says that Hiruzen surpassed all his predecessors, and we know that his teacher was actually like, but I'm pretty sure it was both of the first and the second Hokage. Um, and if he surpassed his predecessors, then he just surpassed them logically. Then the first scan, I'm pretty sure it just says that like um Hiruzen is the strongest Hokage, and he's respected as the professor. Basically, like he made all of the Kono. Well, not made, where like possesses all the Konoha jutsu. A baller. Leave anime scalar alone.
You know what the first scan and the second scan seems to be like pointing to is more of like his intelligence rather than his, like, let's say AP and speed.
I don't think those things are mutually exclusive. I think that they can be
Hmm?
both. I think that they're both applicable. I think he can be like he could surpass them in
I mean,
intelligence and
I
AP.
wouldn't, no, like that would be one interpretation to go along with it, but then there'll be another interpretation that can just be only intelligence. But then here's the thing, right?
You'd have to
Um,
justify why
feats.
it's
Hold on, I'm not finished. Um, we have feats such as you know how Madara is like above someone like KCM Naruto, and KCM Naruto is like on the level of
Okay.
Sage Naruto.
I'll
Wait,
just
I'm not
ask
even
you this:
finished.
Are you trying to
I'm not
argue
even
feats over?
finished. I'm not even finished.
I'm trying to ask if you're gonna argue feats
Hold
over
on. Let
statements.
me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. Then you can see. I knew you were gonna be the one that was spurting, bro. Like, come
I'm
on,
not
bro.
spurting. I literally just.
You're trying to start. Look, all I'm saying is that when you say this about him being the strongest or whatever, right? And then I'm saying it points more towards his intelligence when he says surpasses him, says skilled ninja, blah blah blah, and we know he's the one that knows all the jutsus, whilst like Hashirama and like Tobirama didn't know all this, or and he's very smart. And then they talk about his wisdom and stuff. So it's more about like his intelligence, and then what backs up that interpretation to give it more credence rather than it being an equal interpretation is that okay, let's look at the actual feats that happen in the series, or let's look at the actual scaling, right?
Why are you trying to
In a
shotgun me?
fight, I'm Troy, was that a shotgun? You think
You're
that was a
trying to.
shotgun, Troy?
You're
Hold
making
on,
an
let me
argument.
just ask Troy. Let's just ask
I'm.
Troy.
I'm explaining why it's a
That,
shotgun.
that
Why are you?
Was that a
Because
shotgun?
he.
If that was a
It,
shotgun, that's cool.
Auden, just reword it to like, or just
basically.
tell him don't shotgun if you
Yeah.
were.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't
Don't,
a shotgun.
I I don't know how he's gonna like. Oh my god,
bro. Listen, mad, mad,
what are you
mad,
gonna
mad.
say? What are you gonna say? What are you
Okay.
gonna say,
I was
bro?
gonna say, are you trying to argue feats over statements here?
That's not what I'm trying to argue.
Okay,
So,
you're saying, all right, you're saying that the intelligence interpretation makes more sense, but
yeah.
okay, the reason why I think they can both be applicable here is because
Wait, can
they
I
they
finish my argument first, though?
Yeah,
I
since he
literally
wasn't shotgun, just allow him to finish. But Auden was basically asking if you were about to shotgun.
Oh. I thought he said I was shotgun. No, I
Well, he
wasn't
did
about to
say
shotgun.
that, but he meant were you about to?
Oh no, I wasn't about to shotgun. I was gonna say one more thing about so which backs up the intelligence thing is the whole Hashirama is like shown to be like above people like Naruto and the war arc. That Naruto is like at least on the same level as the one that fought fucking Pain, and then that Naruto is above Jiraiya, and then Jiraiya is like around Orochimaru's level, and then that's where Hiruzen is around. Hiruzen is around that level. Like he's a portrayed to be around that
so
level.
So then why when I
narratively.
asked you, are you arguing feats over statements, you said
I
no?
just
Because that
I
you
just said
literally just did that.
no. That's not what I did.
Yes, you're saying that there's
No,
feats, there's scaling and feats of Hashirama being shown to be above Hiruzen.
look, I'm not denying the state. I'm not denying like the statement means. I'm not denying like the statement. I'm actually using the statement to offer a different interpretation, whilst you're using the statement to offer a different interpretation.
Oh, okay. All right, so then I just say this. I'd say that I the reason for why I think these interpretations can both be applicable is because they say highly skilled ninja. And I think mostly when they're talking about like a ninja skill in Naruto, they use an overall thing.
What? Show me. Oh my gosh. Where
Okay, that's
where can
fine.
you show me that?
All right,
Overall.
let me get
Over. Do
it.
you know what overall means?
Like
It
everything,
means
yes.
it means durability AP. How are you gonna show that? That's there's not been a scan in Naruto that shows that. Unless you're assuming that. There's literally nothing in Naruto. It's all contextual. Like the fucking Kazakage, they say strongest is sand. They say Kakashi is the strongest in part one. That's probably
Aruka's statement says strength. Let me.
hmm?
There's an Aruka
Yeah,
statement
yeah.
that
Show
says
me just
strength.
where you think it implies or just verbatim says overall.
All
I
right, let
just
me see
think
if I
that
can get
that's
the
how
Aruka. Let me see if I can get the Arukas. Okay, so here, I'll get this for you. So Aruka makes a statement about the Hokage. Um, Here, let me get it. So
no.
pretty much,
Okay, yeah,
it says
carry on.
strength here, and what's it called? I like to say as well, like, wouldn't you think that if it was like referring to just intelligence, that they'd like make some distinction between like the two?
Yeah, that's what I think they do. They point. They always for Hiruzen. They always point at his intelligence.
Yeah, but they say like they don't really like say make a distinction here. They just say like he surpassed his predecessors and became a highly skilled ninja.
Yeah,
What here is
that's the
implying?
problem. It goes both ways. Like if you're arguing overall, they don't make a distinction with overall. So it comes down to which makes more logical sense and which doesn't like contradict what's shown in the manga. What
I
helps
think
it keep the
yeah,
consistency.
yeah,
And
I think
then
because of like other statements saying that it's like he's the strongest Hokage, and it says
like
like
what?
strength, it'd be more likely that like it'd be referring to that. Um Here it
Yeah,
says
I
he's the
just
strongest.
all those. Are you are you still referring to the scans that you sent or just different scans? Because I already attributed that to intelligence.
Uh, you're trying to say, wait, you're saying that the one that says he's the strongest is talking about intelligence, or where he surpasses them?
Both.
What? All right, what in the first scan? What in the first scan implies intelligence?
Professor.
Yeah, that I hope you know. Yeah. Okay, so they're just talking
Yeah.
about the. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Okay,
Yeah.
Matt.
Hold on.
Hey,
Okay, why
hey,
do you
hold on.
think he's called a professor?
Yeah, I'm about to explain. Okay. Um, Let me get it. Let me
Oh
get
my
this real
god.
quick.
Pretty sure it
So,
explains why he's
so
called a professor. I think wait, six, can you vouch or whatever somebody's had that the reason why he's called a professor is because he knows a lot of jutsus, right?
That is what it's
Oh,
called for.
Okay, but I hope you know professor
yeah.
is lit. Yeah, professor is just his title for like knowing all ninjutsu. Like what I'm saying is okay, they can call him the professor because like that's something that he also has a specialty in, which is ninjutsu. But they're talking about him being the strongest. And then Aruka
No,
says
oh my
here,
god.
in the other statement.
Yeah, what's the reason? What's the reason why they're calling him the strongest though? That's the thing. You can't just be like, oh, strongest, and then just say that all like definitely means overall, probably means overall.
Okay. I'll just say, all
I
right.
I just I
Can I
just
say
think like
this?
how. Okay, yeah.
Would you agree that like Hiruzen's fighting style is primarily like intelligence based?
No, not really.
Okay, why?
Intelligent. What do you mean by that? I think
Like,
he uses a lot of like ninjutsu and stuff.
okay, and then okay, so then all right, so then how are you gonna say no to that if you're trying to make a correlation between them?
Hmm? What?
You're trying to say he's known as the professor because he's intelligent, but because he can make
Yeah.
a lot of ninjutsu, but
No,
then
because he
say
knows a lot of ninjutsu and he's just wise in general.
yeah, and you're saying he's
No, he
strong
watches
because of
above
his ninjutsu.
Konoha. He has a lot of wisdom and stuff. Like he teaches people and like he raised people to be
Okay,
great. Like
so then it'd be intelligence and his ability as a professor. So yeah, um,
so.
if his
Wait, what is
fighting,
then? Where do you get overall like
yeah, I'm
AP
trying.
durability,
Okay,
speed?
I'm trying to explain. So I could just say like, okay, his primary fighting style is just simply using aspects of intelligence, and what's it called? I could just say this: intelligence. I don't really think it has like a um no distant correlation from like his strength if it's his fighting style. You get what I'm
I
saying? So I'd
mean,
like you to prove
you're
that
hold
his
on. Wait, what did
intelligence
you
is
say? What did you say?
I'm s- I'm saying that like I don't really think that him having intelligence is really a distant correlation to him like being strong. I'd like you to prove like his intelligence is referred to as strength.
I'm not denying that he's strong. I'm denying that he's stronger than Sage Mode Hashirama.
Okay, so then all right, so then why? Why? So you
I
think
already told. Do I have to repeat again? I said looking at what we have in the series and to not allow any contradictions, we see that Hashirama is portrayed to be like Madara's like Madara like over like Naruto's above like Seimu Jiraiya, and then obviously to Seimu Jiraiya to like Hiruzen or like equal to Hiruzen or above.
all right,
Because
can
it will just blatantly contradict everything that we've seen up that was like portrayed heavily, the feats and everything. What's like actually realistic if they were to go down or throw down, that would be the result.
oh, so you're saying what's shown later on in the series contradicts this?
But even at the beginning,
Let me
the,
see
the,
that.
the,
All right, can what then we'll break that down then. What? Let me see these things.
what do you mean these things? He's
Like
full.
you're claiming that he has like that. There's people who scale above him due to feats. Let me see these feats.
Yeah. Do you remember the fight with Hiruzen?
Hiruzen and who?
Hiruzen out no Orochimaru.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, show me it. Yo, baller, did you just give out? Damn, nigga.
I sent like two scans where they're
Okay,
like portrayed around the same level and where the song that stayed to be the strongest ninja.
okay. One, I just think that in this fight, Hiruzen is weakened and holding back. I'm gonna get stuff for that. So one for him holding back, it's stated that essentially here to just sum it up, that he couldn't bring himself to kill Orochimaru,
but he
stuff like
did.
that. He didn't. Why
Like
are
he
you lying?
tried. He tried. Okay, what part of the
No,
fight?
he literally just like
What part?
disabled
Because
his arms.
Okay, so what part of the scan does it say that?
Um. Okay. Let me just reread.
Because I recall at the beginning of the fight, he was like, he was like hesitant on killing Orochimaru, and then after he resolves himself to like fight on, and then you see that's like the result is after when he says "come Enma" and stuff like that. He starts fighting.
This is a overall like overview of the fight. Let me. Okay. All right. Repeat what you said. Sorry, I was looking at a whole nother thing, a whole nother scan. What you say?
I said that it was like around the beginning ish, when he gets trapped by Hashirama's wood thing or whatever, and then Enma's like, "What's going on? You're not right in the head." And then after he resolves himself to want to like protect the leaf and stuff like that, then that's when he decides that he's gonna like start trying to like resort to engage himself and try and like kill Hiruzen. I mean, kill Orochimaru.
All right. Can I see that? I think I know. All right. So while you're getting that scan,
No, don't. No, we're gonna wait for the scanner. I ain't gonna let you speak
I, why?
because you said that you don't like when people speak when like say more than two things. You're implying that I was shotgunning. Remember?
But I'm not shotgunning. I'm responding to your scan.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Yeah. I was gonna say that. It makes sense that by that point, like even if I were to agree to what you're saying, right? It makes sense that by that point he was already weak and fatigued. So like we
I
just
was
have
too
like
weak.
this because well he's already fighting before and sustaining damage from that.
So
Well, you don't think people get weakened as they fight?
I never said that. I just said why is he like weak? Why is he
I just
weakened?
think that the more damage he sustains, the weaker he gets.
That doesn't mean that they weren't like relative. What does that put his full power at then?
Okay, all right. So then, wait. If he's
Then it's like
weakened,
this. Oh wait, hold on. It's like this, right? It's like this,
you
right?
just conceded. Can I please pick up on it? Damn, come on.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna get
All right.
folded. Look, the
Wait, what?
Sanina say the strong. The Sanina say the strongest ninja.
Bro, why is Mad
So
packing?
then,
Why is he
so then it gets like, this, right? Even like, for some reason, because you can apply this to anyone. Like if anyone takes damage, they get weakened. Blah blah blah. But then we already know where his full power would be at. Would be at least below the Sanin, because they already stay the strongest ninja. So that the
No,
whole
no,
fighting doesn't
no,
make any sense.
no, 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 no,
Even that,
no,
wait, hold. I
no.
think Jacob here.
No, that
Jacob,
that's all
wait,
right.
wait, hold on,
That's
hold
an
on, hold on,
inherent. No,
hold on,
that's an
hold on,
inherent.
hold on,
No, no, that's
hold on.
that's a.
Stop
I'm not
hitting,
finished.
bro.
Why
Stop
are you
talking over each other, bro.
Why are you asking
No,
Draco to come in? All right, so let me
no,
refute
because
that.
I'm saying even at the beginning of the fight, there's a statement that says that they were both equal, even at the
Okay,
beginning of the
so
fight,
yeah,
or
that's an
something like
inherent
that.
contradiction to your argument. How could they be the strongest ninja and then be
hmm
below? You just said that they were below Hashirama. How could the Sanin be the strongest ninja and be below Hashirama?
Data books take context into consideration. Like the fucking Hashirama's full power wasn't revealed here yet. Like data books, they always take it into like context. There's
Okay,
always case
prove
by
that.
case for data books.
Can
Okay,
I get a
so
consistency of that?
okay, so when it says okay, let me look at all the data. But you're really writing. Oh, I'm gonna get better, Gabriel, but I'm still gonna write like a bitch.
Mm,
But anyway,
okay. I mean, you
and you're
can
Chill
still
on
gonna
pass.
the
get
insults.
folded.
Chill on the insults, bro.
Okay, Kakashi is stayed the strongest ninja in Konoha.
Let me see
Okay,
that. Okay, so you're just proving my point that these are just contradictions. They say people. Okay, so You're just proving my point. How could the
No,
Sanin be the? Huh?
hold on. The strongest ninja in Konoha, but then we obviously know that's like that would be contextual based because there are other things that deny that. And then Sasuke is stated, uh, fucking Gaara's strongest opponent. But then
Actually, no.
obviously later on, Gaara fights someone like
I'll refute this.
Kimimaru.
This is just that statement for Kakashi. Can I see it first of all, and then second of all, I'll just argue that it's a hyperbole, and I have more evidence that just suggests that Hiruzen is above them.
You know
So,
what hyperbole
since you
is?
agreed, okay. So I like to say this.
Oh, hold on. I'm not look. I'm not denying that like the data book can't be looked at as different. I'm not saying that to be like, yeah, Kakashi is stronger than Hiruzen because that's obviously not the case. But then in that statement, in that at that time, the data book was giving us information about what Kakashi was, but that was prior to Hiruzen's full power being released. So at that time, he was the strongest ninja, but that was only due to like Hiruzen not being fucking
Why
what
can't?
can I
Why?
say?
No. Why?
Revealed.
No.
Like what
No.
the
No.
data book. If you're
No.
questioning, if you're look,
No.
this is how it's kind of fucked up, bro. Because if
No.
you're questioning, hold on. I'm not finished. If you're questioning the statements from the data book, then that puts into question your statement from the data book. Because then,
No.
how
That's
okay,
not what I'm
how would we
doing.
figure out how? Wait, hold on. How would we figure out which one is credible? Then it's kind
That's
of
not
weird.
what I'm doing at all. All right.
Okay, yes,
No,
yes,
that's
I
not what
know
I'm
what you're
doing.
doing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say this. So what's it called? Mad. Kakashi can be the strongest ninja at that time. I'm saying that's an active. Oh, fuck you, Simply Troy. Fuck. Why do you have to leave now? We need an immediate judgment, nigga. That's why we needed you here. What?
Auden slamming.
I'm here, Auden. I've been listening. If like Matt
Nigga,
says judging,
Troy. Oh, six
Just
left.
go off general
That's all right.
consensus.
At least six came. Yeah, but I was gonna say, listen, bro.
Taco can judge.
Taco just joined, and he's gonna have to listen to the recording, the beginning.
That from
Archie
this
says
point,
he'd like the judge, Mad.
Archie not a good judge. I've listened to this guy judge debates before. I'm not even
the
trying to
fuck
like
up, you dollar store Valor bitch. You fucking
I'm not
suck,
trying
you
to
fat ass
I'm not
nigga.
trying to go or whatever.
Don't
Like
give a fuck. I want beef
if
with
it's
you,
the
little
Archie,
nigga.
if he's the Archie I'm thinking
No,
about,
nigga, don't give a fuck,
yeah.
nigga. You missing your front
Can you
tooth.
mute?
Cry about it,
Can you
little
mute
boy.
this? Can you mute this? I'm not trying to
Cry about
entertain
it,
this
bitch.
bullshit. I'll whip you in real life, nigga.
I whip you in
It's
real
that
life. I
simple.
put you
It's
in a
that simple.
chokehold, nigga,
It's
and
that
give you
simple.
another missing tooth, little boy.
It's that simple. It's that simple.
That's
I'll
simple,
beat the
little
brakes
boy.
off of
Don't
you.
want to hear a little bitch.
I'll beat the brakes off of you in real life, bro.
Nigga, I will shoot
Just
you in
listen.
the fucking head, bitch.
Yeah,
You do
yeah.
not want this.
You're saying all this shit,
You see?
but in the real life, with hands,
Bitch,
I'll
shut the
beat the
fuck up,
fuck
nigga.
out of
Don't give a
you.
fuck, little
I'll put you in
no,
a
nigga.
concussion,
You keep
bro.
stuttering because you
I'll
scared
put
of
you in the
shit, bro.
hospital. No.
Focus
I'll
on your
actually put you in
father,
the
Auden.
hospital.
Focus on your
No.
father, Auden.
Hold on.
Focus on your father,
I'll
Auden.
put you in the
Focus on
I'll
your
put
father,
you in the
Auden.
hospital. I'll put you in
Focus.
the hospital.
Focus.
I'll put you in the
Focus.
hospital.
Focus.
I'll put you in the hospital
Focus.
to real life.
Little boy, I want you to
I'll make
focus.
sure that your
Little
teeth are
boy, I
missing
want
in
you to
real life.
focus when you speak to
I'll
me. I want you to
destroy your
focus
head in
when you
real
speak to
life.
me, little boy.
Like I will destroy you. Like it's all fun and games when this is Discord. It's all fun and games when this is in Discord. You can loud mic, you can do all the things, you can do all the